a Pac-Man and Donkey Kong FTWBFTVFTL production. The following salute is presented by Pac-Man and Donkey Kong FTWBFTVFTL. Donkey Kong. Wow. This game rocks. This game has been going on since the 80s. These are the 3 arcade games, you can't jump in them. Donkey Kong used to be evil, but he is redeemed now, so it doesn't matter. There's also Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Donkey Kong would fix the education system in America, but the government does not want you to know that. Donkey Kong is better than my teacher. Donkey Kong 3 Dagyakushu also exists, it has aliens in it. This game reminds me of the time I took heroin and had a fucked up drug trip. Donkey Kong was also on Game Boy. Putting the game in a Super Game Boy gave the game color. The color was not included when put in a color or advanced system. A national tragedy. These are the Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo. The games used silicon graphics computers. If you do not get this amazing new generation of Donkey Kong madness, you are stupid. Yes, I know that's insulting, but it's also the truth. These are the Donkey Kong Land games on the Game Boy. They have 8 bits making them crunchy. This is Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. The game includes Jetpack as a playable game. Wow, that's so retro. This is Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color. Donkey Kong and Diddy look like they are sunburnt in this game. These are the Donkey Kong Country games on the Game Boy Advance. You can play on the go and the games look like they are under the effects of extreme ultraviolet radiation. These are the Donkey Kong games on the GameCube. They all use the bongo controller to play. The bongos remind me of big fat booty bitches, smacking them is super fun. Around this time is when Mario vs. Donkey Kong became a series. You can make paths using blocks. There are also pegboard games for the Game Boy Advance and DS. They involve Donkey Kong begging people. Would you like to be pegged by Donkey Kong? These are the Donkey Kong games on Wii that use waggle controls. I love jerking my Wii emote to these games. This is Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. You can climb vines in this game. This is Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D on the 3DS. Now you can use the 3D slider. This is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. You can swim underwater in this game. This is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Switch. Funky Kong is in this game and can breathe underwater forever. That means, if Donkey Kong is God, then Funky Kong is Jesus. Now those are some real facts you cannot find in the Bible. This is Donkey Kong Country Returns HD on the Switch. At the time Diddy was under heat for the pink lemonade he was selling, so he had to be replaced by Dixie Kong. The latest Donkey Kong game is Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Switch 2. In this game Donkey Kong takes a child and can then chimp out to some music to transform into animals. The game is also in 3D too. Diddy Kong also got his own racing games too, with Diddy Kong Racing on the Nintendo 64 and DS. You can unlock Drumstick and Diddy in this game. Diddy held his famous Diddy parties here too. Everyone loved having freak-offs racing around the courses, including white parties where you were able to make your own track. Sadly, someone called the popo on Diddy, and that meant his pilot game on Game Boy Advance and Donkey's own Donkey Kong Racing on GameCube got cancelled. That makes me upset. Donkey Kong and friends didn't just host their own activities, however, as they also joined Mario's activities as well. This started on the Super Nintendo, but also on other systems. Donkey Kong Jr. used to be a part of the fun, but he died of a fentanyl overdose in 2001. This meant he had to be replaced for future installments. In 2003 Diddy Kong was put in Mario Kart Double Dash for GameCube, and has stuck around ever since. He might not be able to host his own parties, but can join Mario's. Good for him. I hope this series does not get discontinued. Donkey Kong Mania needs to go on forever. Do you know who likes this series? Every good user ever. They play these awesome games and agree with me. Do you know who hates this game? Well, no one, because the games are that awesome. By the way, don't disrespect my opinion. Shit, I mean handle my opinion, fuck, unhandle my thoughts, yay. So, Donkey Kong rules. And so does Pac-Man. Gnome Jigsaw Puzzles is a deeply evil video game rooted in late-stage capitalism. End of rant. Let's now go to the Church of Donkey Kong and pray to such an epic video game character.
Hello, welcome to the Church of Donkey Kong. Give me your schmeckles now to give support.
Sure, Donkey Kong. Here is my entire life savings.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the donation.
You're welcome, man.
Wow, you did such an awesome action. The Church of Donkey Kong is so awesome.
Hell yeah it is. Good users are a part of that church. So yeah, that ends this salute. Here are my upcoming salutes. Next salute will be on Parappa the Rapper. After the Parappa salute will be Cans Without Labels. And after the Cans Without Labels salute will be the Rumfords.